we are back in the illustrious hot seat. Well, look at this for a setup. I've even got the fire on. It's real, honestly, I promise you. It's not on YouTube or anything like that. I promise. It's real. Alright? Anyway, so we are back in here. We are going to do my long awaited pickups video. Ish. Okay, ish. So in the pile next to me, we have my, I'd say recent, three, probably about a month, 6 weeks, maybe even 2 months at this point. I don't even know. They've been sitting here for a little while. We have about 5 or 6 parcels that I think predominantly from Vinted and maybe one from eBay. I actually can't remember what's in here. Genuinely cannot remember. I know people say that. It's been so long. They've been sitting on the shelf. They've been here, there, and everywhere. I haven't opened them, clearly, and I have no idea what's actually in them. I know that they're PlayStation 3 games for the most part. There might be something else in there. I don't know. But we have a stack full to get through. I think, yeah, like I said, there's 5, maybe 6. I don't know. I think there's 5, actually, if I can count. So, yeah, we're going to get through them. We're going to do that. Then I think in a few episodes time we'll probably do the rest of my CX pickups, because trust me, there's about 25-30 games to get through, so we're probably going to split this up into a few episodes, do it a little bit differently. You know how it is, but we're just going to start off with the Vinted pickups. Obviously I usually do an overlay of me actually opening them. I probably won't do that. I think I'll just stick in this sort of format and just open them, person to person. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If you want to, be sure to drop it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And without more waffling, because that's what I do, let's just get into it. So, first game we have, I believe, again, is from Vinted, and I have absolutely no idea what this is. No idea. So it's going to be a case of, sorry about the rustling, just opening it and experiencing it just like you. You'll know what I have when I know what I have. Like I said, I've had a fair few good pickups off Vinted recently, in the last week or so. They should be coming hopefully soon, hopefully this week. I'm excited about that. That'll be pretty cool. Prices of stuff obviously will be on the screen because I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to actually go back into my Vinted and eBay to actually have a look. So without further ado, the first one, I forgot about this, is Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition on PlayStation Hits. Now, if you can actually have a little look, this is sealed, which is pretty cool. It's got the PlayStation 3 official seal. It's got a little bit of a tear at the bottom, but that is the first pickup. I completely forgot that I actually bought this, obviously, because with the rest of them I've forgotten. But I believe, actually, off the top of my head, it was around £5, maybe £8, something like that, posted off Vinted, which I thought was a really good deal, especially brand new and sealed. I have Undead Nightmare and obviously Red Dead Redemption on the PlayStation 3. I have the limited edition one with the slipcover and everything. Very nice. But this is the complete edition, and I actually wanted this to complete my Rockstar set on PlayStation 3. I think this is the last one I needed. I think I've got all the rest. I will have to double check that. Let me know in the comments if there is many more. I've got all the GTAs, this, both Red Deads, Midnight Club. I'm not sure what else there is. LA Noire, obviously, Max Payne. I don't know. So let me know down in the comments. So we're starting off though strong, I'd say. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year Edition. It is an essentials. I'm not collecting essentials, so don't ever worry about that. I just have a few of them. I don't really care for the red or anything like that. It's just the copy that came up, so it's the copy that I've got. That's literally it. Next up, we have one in a lovely Jiffy bag. Again, I don't know what this is, but what I want to know is how's everybody's week's been. How you getting on? It's been very warm recently. So for the next one, wow, I actually completely forgot about that. Is a lovely steelbook, and that is the steelbook for Yakuza 4 on the PlayStation 3. Now, this is an absolutely gorgeous steelbook. It's in such good condition. Like, that is not got a mark on it whatsoever. Yeah, that survived just in a jiffy bag as well, which is quite surprising. Um, it's complete. Yep, complete with the manuals. I think this has a outer sleeve. I'm not 100% sure. I would assume it has an outer sleeve, but it's complete with the manual. I don't have many Yakuza games. I think this is my first one on the PlayStation 3. You got Yakuza 3 and 4 and Dead Souls. Don't have Dead Souls because it's super expensive and not meant to be that good of a game. If you played it, let me know your thoughts. But Yakuza 4 in a lovely, lovely steelbook. I love me a good steelbook, especially on the PlayStation 3. For how much it cost, I can't remember. I think this was an eBay purchase for between 10 and 15, which is a good price for the steelbook version, I have to say, in my opinion. And this is in really good condition. Like, really good condition. Yeah, there's nothing, like, no dents, no nothing. There's fingerprint marks from me, but that's about it. But Yakuza 4 Steelbook Edition, that's a solid pickup, which I completely forgot. Completely forgot about. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Next up, we have another one. I'm assuming it's another PlayStation 3 game. No idea. Obviously, I collect PlayStation 3 heavily, and it's just really nice to actually get these open and to get these actually into the collection because they've been sitting there, like I said previously, at least two, I'd say nearly close to 2 months. February, I think, that's when I bought most of these. It really is. Ooh, this is not a PlayStation 3 game. It is not a PlayStation 3 game indeed. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And well, Jesus. Okay. That's actually surprised me quite a lot. So the next one on the list is The Last Guardian on PlayStation 4. Now, this is the slipcover variant. It's not the only on PlayStation 1. Um, I don't think so anyway. I'm 99% sure it's not. It's just a really nice slipcover. This was a Vinted purchase. I think this only cost me a couple of quid, 3 or 4 quid, which is very good. The game inside is sealed, as you can probably see right there. Yeah, that's in really good condition. Obviously, with games in the post, the disc is loose, which is kind of unfortunate because I've got the steelbook version of The Last Guardian, so I probably won't open this one. But that is a gorgeous, gorgeous slipcover. It really is. That is something else. I really do like that, and like I said, for the price, it's cheap as anything. I've never played the game. Um, I'm assuming it would be sort of like Shadow of the Colossus. That might be a bit of a wrong take, but I think it might be. Don't know. But Last Guardian on the PlayStation 4. It's a PlayStation 4 game, which is quite cool. Even though in my game room tour I said that PlayStation 4 games are quite expensive. Clearly, you can still get them cheap on like the second-hand marketplaces. Probably not so much in CX though, because I do find them to be like on the money, on the nose with prices. And you know, it is what it is. PlayStation 4 is getting to a point where it's not expensive, but like a lot of the good games are between £10 and £20, maybe a little bit more. Like you more expensive games, clearly. But yeah, Last Guardian. That's pretty cool. Not bad. So we're 3 down and we have 2 more to go. If you're enjoying it, hey, maybe drop a like on the video, maybe not. It's just good to get these open, like I said, it really is. It's been such a long time since I've actually ordered anything. Wow, this is actually wrapped up in happy birthday paper. Somebody sent a game in happy birthday wrapping paper, which is something. It really is. This case is quite disgusting. Okay, but it is complete, and the disc seems okay. So there is that. So the next game up on the list is the Simpsons game. Now this cost, I believe, £5 plus postage off Vinted, which would have been around £8, £9 something, which is a bargain. This game is about a £25 game still. Like, it hasn't really gone up, gone down. It is just what it is, around £20 to £25. And when this came up, I was like, yeah, I'm having that straight away. Boom, straight away. £25. It's surprising to me that I actually haven't even added this to the collection yet, but I wasn't really going to spend the 20 to 25 on it. It's not that sort of game that really interests me, but for the price I paid, yeah, I'm absolutely gonna pick that up for that price. It's not in bad condition. Case is quite grubby. I'm not gonna lie. There's a little bit of damage on the spine, but it's okay. Again, can I squabble for the price I paid? Probably not. If I'm being honest, probably not. So yeah, it's complete. Did I show you? I don't know. It's complete with the manual. £9 posted. Yeah, that's good. Like I said, it's like a £25 game. So I'm glad to actually finally add that into the collection because it's been a while. It's been a long time coming, probably. So yeah, bosh. And I believe this is my last parcel for this video. So we've done what, 5? This is our 5th one, I think. Um, yeah, I this was a more recent purchase off Vinted. I think a couple of weeks ago, maybe. Like compared to the rest of them, this is quite a more recent purchase, and a lot. So I'm hopeful that I can get in this game without actually needing to get up and actually get a knife or something. So we're going to use a trusty screwdriver because apparently they are pretty good at actually getting into stuff. So there you go. And to be fair, it's not really. There you go. We're in straight away. There you go. If you ever want to open parcels, use a screwdriver. Don't need no knives. So we'll just open this up. Oh, it's packaged okay. To be fair, it's in pretty good condition. It is, like I said, a slipcover variant that you do not see often at all, and it's actually a game that I don't actually own. So there you go. So the next one up on the list is Call of Juarez: The Cartel. Now this is obviously the slipcover variant, and it is a game that you don't see that often at all. The slipcover, that is, anyway. Call of Juarez: The Cartel, I believe, is quite a common game, but that is a lovely slipcover. It really is. That is gorgeous, and it's in really good condition. Again, this would have cost about £5 or £6 posted off Vinted. I'm happy with that price. That's a really good price in my opinion. So there you go. That is gorgeous condition. It really is in gorgeous condition. That is a bargain off there. Let me tell you that for nothing. And then obviously we've got Call of Juarez underneath. That's in great condition. I'm assuming that is complete with everything. Yeah, it's like unplayed condition. Yeah, that disc is like brand new. That disc is in immaculate condition. There you go. That's in great condition, like I said. Complete with the manual. There you go. That is the last one to show you. So we'll have a little recap and go from there. So we're adding 4 PlayStation 3 games and 1 PlayStation 4 game, which is epic. And we're adding a steelbook. We're adding 2 slipcovers. We're adding a more expensive PlayStation 3 game. Or to be fair, both of these are actually quite expensive nowadays anyway. And we're adding 2 sealed games. Like, that is a good bundle and a half. I can't remember what this would have cost me. If I had to guess, around the £30 mark, maybe somewhere there. Which I don't think is too bad for what I've got. Let me know down in the comments if you think I've done well. Like I said, the Simpsons game, the Call of Juarez, the Cartel, the Last Guardian, Yakuza 4 Steelbook, which is cool and gorgeous, and Red Dead Redemption Game of the Year sealed. So that is a cracking pickups, and I've been wanting to open these for so long, like you would not believe. But yeah, that's it. That's the Vinted pickups I've had recently. Like I said, in the next couple of videos or so, we'll go through the CX pickups because there's a mountain. There's a mountain of pickups. I have been busy since I've like not been uploading as much, but now we're back and we're gonna smash through it. And yeah, the pickups are coming quick and fast. And I have a healthy voucher to play with, and I'm excited to actually explain where that came from, what I'm going to do with it, and again, that will be coming up in upcoming videos, so stay locked to the channel for that. As you can see probably from behind me, there's been a few little bits and pieces moving and sort of like me rearranging my collection, shall we say, which again I will do a update video on the whole collection, I think, as my next video. I think that's where we'll go, and then we'll go into my recent pickups. Anyway, I'm waffling. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week so far. I really do. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you so much. Leave a like I said, on the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel because we are on our way to 1800. I would like to hit 2000 this year. That would be the epic goal. So thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care of yourselves.